17 billion years ago, there is only one massive thing exists. The singular sphere. Its enormous size can fit millions and millions of countless Earth. Being at the center of space, it has gravity and it spins slowly, enough to create wind from its atmosphere. The sphere consists of everything. It consists more than what we have in our periodic table of elements. It created light when it splits up a small fragment of molten magma, and releasing heat like a sun. But unlike our sun, this sun moves around the singular sphere. Life began to flourish more rapidly, from evolution of species, to a human-like beings we will call the gods, the first intelligent beings. Because of the enormous size of the singular sphere, love and peace are very hard to establish. The tribes and race always choose war and death. Technology are used mainly for destructive purposes. Billions and billions of countless population lost their lives. Bloodshed and revenge seems endless. Until million years have passed. The peak of technology has been reached. Peace finally achieved and accepted. Cure for every disease are available. Cancer is treated and cured like a normal sickness. It is because elements to make the cure are available in the singular sphere. The only thing that has to be treated is death. They seek immortality. Using technological advancement, their body achieved highest longevity of living for 1,000 years. And it wasn't enough for them. The flesh and organs are bound to die. But they found a way to save the memory from the brain. They can transfer the memory of a dying being in what they would call the light. The flesh died, but the being now lives inside the light. And inside the light, it can see all its memories of life, more like inside a computer. It can browse and interact. And soon after, the singular sphere began to show signs of its end. They computed that it only has 1,000,000 years left before it would crack and explode, putting all living things to peril and life to none and impossible. Every highest-rated intelligent minds in the singular sphere gathered, together with the ultra-peak AI programs. They try to find a way to live again in a normal world with a normal flesh and body. The showdown of intelligence give birth to adjustment of DNA. Every newborn being will have an organ inside the brain that will function as a receiver, wherein a light can be put inside the newborn being via high-level radio wave, and therefore live again in flesh and body. When the body reaches death, the brain automatically sends the memory back to the light using the same high-level radio wave. Upon returning to the light, it then cherishes all the memories it lived. After that development of immortality, the concern for end of the singular sphere reaches its new discovery. The black hole. By making its own revolving sun into a black hole, they predicted worlds can be formed. And new life will evolve. And the DNA will always be in the brain of the intelligent being that will rise, giving chance to live the life again via high-level radio wave. The decision of all the beings came to a conclusion. The use of black hole was approved by all beings. All the billions and billions of countless population voluntarily joined the light. And in space, they built a spherical dome where all the lights gather. They call this heaven. From there they watched how they created the sun to become a black hole, and how it swallowed the gigantic singular sphere in an instant, sucking all elements into the vacuum of space. This is what we call the Big Bang. Everything becomes more darker. And the fact that they need to wait billions of years to finally see formation of worlds and life. Some lights become afraid, anxious, and feel angry. In this situation, to avoid conflict, the Council of Light made a decision to delete all negative emotions in all systems. Feeling of love and positivity becomes the most important thing, without removing free will. As what they have predicted, as billion years passed, new stars formed with planets revolving around it. Millions and millions of countless galaxies formed. Lights starting to get bored, they want to feel alive again in flesh and body. But mostly, to once again feel the excitement of love, love-making, and reproduction. Until it happened, the rise of intelligent beings in the new habitable planets, each in different galaxies, separated by millions of light-year away. Millions of habitable planets, enough for billions and billions of waiting lights to be alive again in flesh and body.